Hey everybody, it's Chanchai. Just thought I'd do a little bit of ranked before I go to work today. So, hold on, let me open my ear cups here so I can kind of hear the air around me. Alright, so, yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. Let's enjoy this while we can. We haven't played much ranked at all, so right now, we'll enjoy the nice record while we have it, but it won't last long. So, so far we've played 81 ranked matches. And yay, we're at about just under 94% win rate in those 81 matches. I've only played Leon so far on ranked and Revo. I just haven't had time to play much at all. Pretty much all of my time that I play is streamed or has been recorded, and a lot of it has been, the room battles, the league, stuff like that. But and obviously 81 matches are ranked. It's been a lot of fun. I'm having a blast with the game. Just really, really busy. Busy building content, but also busy learning production tools, and then busy with work and busy with family. But I've absolutely been having a wonderful time with this game. So I hope everyone else is doing really, really well. And I thought I would just do a little bit of rank this morning before I go to work. Let's see, right now, these are the rounds. We're at about 84% on rounds. I'm usually a person that does play a lot of like 4 or 5 round matches. I'm not really a Terminator type that's going to go 3-0 like that much. I do it quite a bit, but Leon has always been a character where you take risks, and this is part of the design of the character. If you don't take risks, it's fine, but other characters are way more fun to play that way, because with Leon, if you play without the risks, you're kind of just like chipping away at them and throwing them and wondering why you're doing that when you could do better with other characters. So it's just kind of a design thing, and it's like you would just be more incentivized to play another character. So yeah, but these stats, they look nice for now. They're not gonna last, but they're a lot of fun, and you're gonna have a blast with it. Well, I am used to being with this type of ranking, but now we got lots of people that are really strong, and ranking is not like the busiest place, so that's also why I don't expect it to last too long. But what matters is how good the matches are, and it's really good stuff. So we're gonna have a good time. I haven't played any tournaments yet. I would like to do that. Let's change our game settings though really quick. So first I'm gonna change the soundtrack. Maybe we'll do the 4 series. Maybe that'll be fun. Maybe we do 4 Evo soundtrack just for why not. And then let's see. What was the setting? I think on the rollback setting, I think I'm gonna leave it at 3. I actually have been enjoying the new patches. Frame delay 1. When it did happen, I fought someone in the room last night, and it was like on 1. And while it looks very glitchy, it was incredibly reactable, so that wasn't a problem at all. It wasn't like suddenly everything had just reset in the middle of the fight. It was something that you could react to because it would switch to the correct rollback pretty quick. But I don't know how it would be on like a lower setting. It might be horrible. I just haven't had that experience yet. People have talked about how VFTV is down. I don't think it's down. This patch just came out, and so when you have a game that's getting patch updated pretty often, replays get rendered obsolete. Now this doesn't have any balance changes to my knowledge in this patch. Maybe it does. If it does have a balance change, that would be why you would, suddenly replays would be obsolete. So I think VFTV is just building a new database of replays, and we'll probably see VFTV active soon. So, all right. Also, last night we hit our follower goal of 740, so that was wonderful. We'll see when we hit the next one. All right, so let's jump into rank. Let's see how it goes. And my character is probably just set to 30th anniversary costume for now. I haven't created a custom costume yet, so we'll do that. I've been enjoying celebrating the 30th anniversary, but I think in the month of March I'll probably make a nice costume. Hope everyone's been doing really, really good though. I rarely get to play during the peak times of ranked. Usually I'm a late night player, and that was true during Ultimate Showdown as well. So I just don't play ranked much, and that's why, you know. All right, let's try it. It's a yellow bar. Let's see what it's like. Fighting numbers. TioSetsu, good to see you, Setsuna. Let's do it. All right, so happy to fight Setsuna. Let's do this, my friend. Oh no, what is that, 56 frames? That's okay, my friend. Alright. I know that Setsuna is playing on a Steam Deck, and the Steam Deck works great, so that was just one moment, you know? But I always love fighting Setsuna. We might end up being married, so we'll see. But honestly, this connection looks great. That was really good. That's so good. I like that guard break. Really good using the throw right here. This is gonna nail me pretty good. Alright, let's try stuff out. Look at that, 9K, so good. I love that he's tech rolling more now. This was a problem for him before. It was a big problem for him in the past, that he wouldn't tech roll. Now he will, and that's really good. Almost got 8K in time. Good game, my friend. Good game. Alright, sorry to de-rank you, my friend. You know it's not personal, and you know I always love fighting you, so... and if you invite me to a set, I'm totally cool with it. Alright, we got somebody. I felt like a slight pause. We'll see. Trying to read some messages here, but no. Hey, Blurring, good to see you. How have you been doing? Alright, that looks like that's Setsuna. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm not going to refuse. Setsuna does want revenge. Yes. Alright, let's do this, my friend. How are you doing today, Blurring? Can you hear me okay? Very good. There it is. Very nice. Alright, he's got his revenge. Let's do this. Akira for you. Oh, I tried the guard. That was, I did my thing. Almost. There you go. That's a ring out. Nope. Very good. 1P is it. 1P is the answer there. Alright, Setsuna, let's do this. Very good. That's a ring out. Good game. He got the revenge. Really, really good game. It's good. When sparring partners fight each other in ranked, it's always pretty volatile, but it's really, really fun. Setsuna is hard counter style. And then this empty hop is always scary, right? That was annoying.
Round 2. Ready, go!
That is the power of Akira. That's also interesting. That's is that crouch dash? No, you can't crouch dash into that. It's just 15 frame attack. We're gonna die. Alright. This is the power of hard countering my options here. Let's get this. This is what I love about fighting Setsuna.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Man, I hate that that's what will happen with that. That's it. It's the power of Akira. Good game, Setsuna. Good game. That was excellent. Alright. He got his full revenge back. That was really good. I am enjoying this a lot. This is the hard part, right? I need to deal with like Akira's 9K is strong for me. And Setsuna also knows like, and part of it's because it's the combination of the Akira shoulder and Akira's 9K. Akira's 9K will defeat my options, like if I do like evade, it'll beat almost all of the evade options. It'll also defeat backdash options if I'm watching too much. So it counters me for being like watching, for me being reactive. It'll counter me if I do low punch, and it'll counter me if I try to throw. So because of that, you just have to flat out mid, and it's really good. Ah, that was screwed up. Something is going on here. I need to fix my input. Alright. Alright, let's make adjustments here. We gotta have Setsuna off our mind for the moment. There it is. Nice cartwheel. I like it. He needs to pick a different answer. So it's fine to do low punch after that, but he needs to make an adjustment to doing something like jab. Jab is actually really good. Like jab would be pretty good with the options that I'm doing, right? Now that I'm using hop kick, jab would be a much better option. All right. Thank you for the battle, my friend. You have a good one. All right. What is going on here? Oh, thanks for all the chats. Oh, that's VulcaN. Okay. That's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind people making a decision about that. It's an option. If we take it personally, it's a little much. Personally, it's fine because it just means like they think I'm strong. All right, let's practice this. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, like, don't take it personally when people refuse. It's just, think of it as a compliment. I mean, that's really what it is. They're afraid to fight you. They think you're gonna ruin their rank. And that's okay. Because maybe it's true. Like, how bad would it be if that's true? Now, they might give excuses for why they lost, but, you know, that's just all that is, right? So, yeah.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Too late. It's so good to see you, Koenraku, though. I love fighting Koenraku. That was good. Very good. I evaded the wrong way, but it still got me in decent position. Nothing more important than that. Mastering's a better goal. Very nice. I didn't escape forward that time, and I'm going to pay for it. Good round. I deserve that. So I don't know why my gut finally went to neutral. That was bad, right? That was a ring out position. This stage will ring you out. Very good. I like his responses. That was really good. That was guaranteed right there. Really, really good. Koenraku, this is an awesome battle. Let's do this. Very good. Couldn't duck it. Ah, that's cool. I was wondering. This is beautiful. Good to know. Right, good game. He didn't expect the follow-up here. We snapped the winning streak. Good game, my friend. Good game. I like fighting Koenraku a lot. I like fighting him a lot. That was an excellent battle.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Nice choice.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
I really like Koenraku's choices. Jab is so much better now too. Like now that jab is always very good, very good. This is an awesome battle, my friend. And I like that we're 50 frames, 50 milliseconds on one. Good. Let's bring it back to the middle. I like having an 11 frame jab because you can evade punish without doing throw. Nice meaty. This is one of my traps, right? Alright. Good game. Good game, Koenraku. That was excellent battle. Really intense. I like their Abari decisions too. They can react to the high jab. They can react to being poked so well. Alright, let us ban this person here. Block. How do we block? Really? Like, okay, there we go. Ban. There we go. Damn. Alright. Which trap are you talking about, Blurring? There's a lot of good ones. Alright. Nice. The AI does nice throw mix-up. I like it. You have to do, like, throw escape, like, a lot. Nice. Can't evade there. Alright, this is Setsuna, right? Setsuna, let's go. Alright, RagingScavanger. Let's do this. Let's do this. And I like the Sega title.
Round one. Ready, go!
Hey, have a good work day. I hope you enjoyed your lunch break. So good to have you here, Blurring. I love that. I should do the full combo, but I was afraid. Alright, RagingScavanger. Really nice Vanessa, by the way.
Ready, go!
That's right. Very good game, my friend. Really nice stuff. I saw some of what they were setting up, and that was great. Blurring again, have a good work day today. You know? And I hope they appreciate you for your hard work. Thank you for the follow, Turbo Maximum. Really good. I like them hanging tight on defense here. Looking for the low. Alright, that's where the rollback is a little tricky. But at least you can see it. You kind of know something's off. Very good. I like that choice. Very good. I like their focus on defense. They were working on defense really well, and they did an awesome job with it.
Forgot to train, eh?
All right, got Chanchai practice. All right, who we got? Setsuna? It is IKillYouXChicken. All right. I think I've heard that this is a strong player that I know.
Ready, go!
Maybe DK, but I can't remember. Very good punish. I love that. Oh, that's really good. That was really good, 6K. I like that, too. All right, chicken, here we go.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. Okay, here we go. Well, that was an interesting change. I forgot that's not real anymore. Okay, so you have to do like PP, 4P. We'll change. We'll learn how to do it. That was really good. It's too bad our connection is going up and down, but I like fighting them. That was really good. Really good game. Really good game. I like that game a lot. Let's keep fighting. I hope they'll fight some more. We'll see. But that was really good stuff. And I want to get more versus Lao experience. Alright, chicken. Chicken might even be a friend of mine. So it is spotty, but I don't mind it.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
I see. Good to know. All right, good game. Good game.
See? I thought I'm better.
I do think the rollback's better than it was before. I like it a lot more. You know, it'll still do its thing, but it's okay. Good, that's a punish. Very good. Very good.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Excellent. Round 4. Ready, go! Excellent.
Good game, chicken. Good game. That was so much fun. I'm having a lot of fun on my morning break. I can probably do one more set, but this has been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this very, very much. Hey, Turbo. I'm having fun even when I lose, though. I mean, I didn't body Turbo Chicken, so... I mean, sorry. I didn't body Chicken, right? So, it's fun always. Like, VF is fun. It definitely hurts when you lose, but we grow, you know? Alright, Gotsu, here we go. Well, 2 perfect rounds does feel good, but VF, you get lots of excellence. I get a lot of excellence against me, too. But I'm also a high-risk player. So, I'm also a player that's very aggressive. Very good. I like that choice. Nice, you went with forward throw, not back. Alright, let's see. I think there was certain tech that I saw. I need to start integrating it. It'll be a while, but... So I'm gonna make your rank up harder, Gotsu, but I do like fighting you. That was good. Alright, thank you very much for the battle. Thank you very much for the battle, Gotsu. How important is fuzzy guarding? Do you do it much? I do it a lot. Fuzzy guarding is super important. Being able to kind of do the same concept of fuzzy guarding like in the neutral is also really important after a while at a higher level. So being able to duck throws and highs while still blocking slower mids is really strong. And so fuzzy guard is basically that's what it is. You're just doing it on a with frames that make it easier to guide how you do that. So fuzzy guarding is really important, but the fuzzy guard, it's not that it's all broken or anything. What it is that it's like doing an elbow when you have advantage. It's just a really good thing to do because your opponents now have to deal with it, and then you can kind of see what they do when they have to deal with it. So you're forcing them to try to break the fuzzy guard, and then once they do that, it's like there's a lot more mind games. So it's just a starting point. Very nice. I like the way Gotsu's fighting here. So yeah. It's hard to see it when they do it. It just happens really fast, right? So, like, I'm doing fuzzy guard all the time. This is a fuzzy guard right there, right? Thank you for the battle, Gutsu. Thank you very much. So, I'm doing fuzzy guard all the time. And when you see me just moving with a crouch dash and neutral, essentially that's a fuzzy guard. Because I can hold down. If I feel like nothing's happened yet, I can hold down and then I can react block mid, right? It is hard to do, but you can. That's kind of the same principle though. The principle of fuzzy guard is that you want to like crouch. You want to crouch throw attempts, and maybe even a high speed jab, and then you want to be able to react. Well, you want to be able to block anything after that, like a mid or a high, and that low attacks did. The game just crashed. Well, the game crashed. All right. But I can still talk about it. So but we'll restart the game because I kind of want to see what the record looks like after that, even though it's gonna be sad. I don't look at the record much, rarely, but it's fine to look at it while it's nice. We did take some pretty beefy losses. I think I lost at least 3 games. So the principle is just duck under the high and defend slow like mids and then at really high level play, holding down and guard becomes really strong if you can react to things that are like really slow, like mids, because those are the really threatening ones. And then you accept that like if they elbow you, you just have to play the guessing game, and that's okay. If you think you're better on the guessing game, this becomes very strong. But then you can also punish any kind of highs. But this is really really hard to do for a human, and so like just doing that in match, and that's not my style of play. My style of play is being more active. I'll use evade crouch dash to basically be a delayed fuzzy in the neutral, and then I'll react to things as I see them happening. And if I see like big opportunities, well, I've trained myself to kind of punish those big opportunities. Hey, yeah, thanks for the reminder. I will send the feedback to Sega that it crashed out just when I went back to main menu. Fortunately, it happened when I went to main menu, right? It would suck if that happened middle of the game, but it did happen when I went back to main menu, right? Let's look at our player data, right? So far, this is all our, like, I haven't played that much Virtua Fighter, right? 723 matches is nothing to me. I usually play way more. But I've been busy. Everyone's busy. Ranked matches 95 now, so we've gone up to 95 ranked matches. Room matches is of course 628. So yeah, yay, I'm still in the 90%. I won't be there for long, but right now we're at 87 and 8, so 91.58%. I've only been playing Leon so far. I wish it would separate them, because that would be better in terms of the presentation. I would like a presentation to be separated with character. But you can when you go to character records. So we've got the, in qualifier matches, 19 and 1, right? So far I'm doing good. 29 was my max win streak. That I think it was 27 earlier, so I was on a win streak. I know that in the beta I had like almost 50. I was like at 49 before I lost, 45, something like that. Let's see here. Yeah, so our overall rounds is about 82%. Like, these stats don't mean that much. They're just fun to look at while they're high. But, they don't really mean much. What matters is the quality of the matches you have and how you're making decisions there. And you're going to lose a lot when you start playing, when everyone's in the shark pool. We're all going to be beating each other down towards 60%, towards 40 to 60, really. So far I haven't fought that much in ranked, right? So far it's like, okay. I think this is 11 matches. That means it's like 10 to 1. And Setsuna is doing... No, it means I've lost like 2 or 3. So, and then, let's see. I've lost 2 to Setsuna. That's good. Okay. Pi, 100% so far. It's not going to last long. She is so strong in this game. Those were some close games that we had. Lao, 90%. That was a real... Chicken had a really strong Lao, and there are even stronger Laos, right? But they're really strong Lao. Really, really strong. I enjoyed that match, and they're just learning how to fight me, but it did get spotty, but I enjoyed our fight. Wolf is actually really rough. If I run into certain wolves, it's really, really rough, and I love it. So, Jeffrey, Kage, Sarah, Jackie, Shun, So these are all single digits so far because I played very little rank. But it's a lot of fun. It's fun looking at it while it's like this, but it doesn't mean anything much. It's just fun to look at. Let's see. Stages, right? We lost on statues. Maybe out of it looks like we've played 3 matches on statues, but we've lost 1/3 of our matches on statues. We've lost 1/3 on temple, right? That's a high fence and a short fence. We've never won on palace yet, and usually I win on that stage, but that's okay. So far, I have not won on palace yet, and I haven't won on waterfalls yet. I usually win on there too. So we just haven't played it much. Terrace, looks like we lost 1 and won a lot. Broken house, half and half. Yeah. Again, these stats don't mean much, but it's fun to look at, and we can celebrate our losses. I lost to Chicken. I lost twice to Setsuna. And so, really good stuff. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so yeah, practice the fuzzy guard. It's important to practice because there's a lot more applications beyond fuzzy guard, but fuzzy guard is the starting point. Akai, how come you're using the player 2 input though? Why are we not using player 1 input? Some people might think you're talking. Are you doing crouch backdash? Is that intentional? And I love that you've got graphics in there. You're gonna have to teach me how to do that with Twitch chat. That is so cool. That's really cool. We need to make those like perks or something for the followers. That's cool. I like that. So, okay. Yeah. Fuzzy guard. So Turbo, I can tell you situations you want to do fuzzy guard by default, like as a starting point. It's easier when you set up the situation. So like typical elbow, depending on your character, but most characters' elbows will be like -5 on guard. So if they block your quote unquote elbow, it's not always an elbow, but it's a 14 frame mid usually. The exception being like Shun, and then Leifei just uses a different move. Leifei will use 6-6p instead. But when you usually with the 14 frame mid, it'll be like -4 or -5 on guard, and so you practice the fuzzy guard when that gets blocked, and you get used to seeing it. You want to watch your opponent while you do the attack, so you have and that'll give you a better sense of if they're gonna block or if you're gonna get the counter hit. Really, is what you're looking for, and you're looking for crouch hit. Everything else you can just crouch dash, do fuzzy guard. So elbow, 14 frame mid is a good place to do a fuzzy guard. It's good to practice fuzzy guard when people block your low punch. It's not the best thing to do, but it's basically, you don't have to do that, but it's good practice to do that, because it doesn't make your situation worse in any way. If you actually low punch and they block it and they immediately mid or throw, you're actually fuzzy guarding just by holding neutral guard from the low punch, just because of the time it takes for you to stand up. But I still practice doing crouch dash when they block my low punch as a way to activate my mind and be used to doing fuzzy at different speeds from different recoils. After that, when PK punish is the most common guard punish and whiff punish. So when people PK punish you, it's a little easier to see that. That's going to happen more often in matches. The higher up you go, the more you're going to see PK punish. And so when you get PK punished yourself, that's a situation to do fuzzy guard. And when you get used to doing it that way, you'll get a lot better at fuzzy guard when you start fuzzy guarding people doing PK punish against you. And it's very easy to see. It's just a matter of practice and getting used to it. But when you get used to it, it'll speed up your ability to do these type of things in match, and you'll start getting more flexible about, like I was talking about earlier, about how you apply something like fuzzy guard in your general game and even in your neutral. So those are like the really good spots to practice fuzzy guard and to put your focus to saying, I want to get good at fuzzy guarding in these spots. At a higher level, after you've mastered those first 3, I would say at a higher level, when you do something like a string that has like a high and your opponent tends to do like a low punch to interrupt it, that's a good place to start doing fuzzy guard actually. But that's really hard if you're not good at the first three cases. But that becomes like the next step. Like, okay, I'm doing like my string and they low punch interrupt me, I'll be ready for it and I'll fuzzy guard right there because I see the low punch. Low punch, you see them crouch and you see them chamber their arm to be ready to low punch. If you're staring at your opponent's character while you're fighting, you'll start to see low punch more and you'll start to identify when people are doing it, and that will allow you to react a little better to low punch. That's my biggest tip. Yeah. I hope this makes sense. Yeah. And remember, on the PK punish, it's when you get PK'd punished. It's when your opponent punishes you, then you do the fuzzy guard. When you PK punish somebody, you should mix up and then see, are they doing fuzzy guard or not? Hey, I love those inputs as boring emotes on your channel. I gotta make them on mine too. I need to do that. I need to get my game on that. But yeah, if you work on that, if you implement, just also in general, practice using crouch dash as your way of moving. In this game, you should practice doing that, and you should practice kind of guarding after it. It's just a really good thing to do, period. You know, and of course, is it possible to overdo crouch dash? 100%. But it's really good to build your skills to react. Remember, you're gonna guard with your right hand, you're gonna move with your left hand, so just doing this, right? Like, getting used to that feeling is really, really strong in this game. And like, you know, like you can't guard cancel backdash, and you can't guard cancel even this, but you can guard cancel forward dash. So now, whenever I move forward, I can guard on reaction. Like, oh, they're gonna attack? Okay. I'm moving forward, oh, I can guard. Crouch dash, same thing. If I wanted to, I can do it fast. You don't want to really do this one. This one is actually weaker, right? This one is just simply guarding. You just kind of, it's not different from this. But the fuzzy guard is really that you got to make sure that that your head dips, that you're crouched, that you hit the crouch state and then stand guard. So get used to like this. But then you can evade cancel into the fuzzy too. And this is really good, but if they do an attack and you do a successful evade, it will be a successful evade. You will not do a crouch dash cancel. This is just to protect your... Getting used to doing this fuzzy motion also helps protect your evade failure. So when you do an evade that's vulnerable because they did not attack or because they're doing a circular, at least you have a chance at protecting against slower attacks by doing this. There, you know, and that gets a little deep in the weeds. Just start with this first. This is really strong. You're fighting your opponent, you're doing this. It's like wave dashing, but it's even better than wave dashing in Tekken. And it's easier to do, right? Who doesn't want an easy to do wave dash that's even better than wave dash? And you can guard while doing it. Because the truth is, fuzzy guard is like Korean backdash, but forward, and it's Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter likes you to go forward. Now, I did say you could not evade, you could not guard cancel backdash. You can do back, back, down, back, back. Back, back, up, back, back. Right? I have a hard time doing it. Right? Let me rotate my stick because that's why I'm having trouble with it. Right? There we go. So you can evade cancel your backdash. Right? And you can forward dash. But the problem is you can't guard when you're backdash, so you're very vulnerable. And if they hit you during backdash, you'll get counter hit. So that's not fun. This game likes forward movement. Hey, my pleasure. Hey, 4i, it was awesome having you there. Thank you for supporting. Thanks for being there, and I hope you had a really good time last night. I had a blast. I had a real good time, and it was really fun fighting with you as well in that first league battle. And I hope to spar some more. You know, keep it up. Keep it up, 4i. But yeah. Anyways, Turbo, thanks a lot. Thanks for asking the questions. You can tell I'm very happy to answer questions. So that was a lot of fun today. Less than an hour, but at least we got some ranked in. We had fun. I had a blast. Setsuna got their revenge on me. I had fun still, right? You know, The connection was generally pretty good. The connection with Setsuna is actually very good for that being that middle yellow bar. Or I think it was a high yellow bar, but honestly, it felt really good on the settings we had. It only did the drop frames once, where it showed like a 54%. That's okay. That was once, and I know Setsuna, and that is like, that's just because, you know, it happens once in a while. But the match was really good, and he played great. Yeah. Yeah, no, totally. Well, it's up to the person, right? And depend on the input device. If you're on all button controller, I think it's easier to do up, back, back, up, back, back. It's also depending on side. For me, player 2 side, it's easier for me to do it because of physical mechanics, right? But on player 1 side, I have a harder time with this. And this is how you could fight like a lever player, right? Whereas if I'm much sharper if I do this, right? So yeah. So it's really up to the person's technique, right? But also, Revo has always felt a little different, but not too different for me on the input buff on motions. But I remember sometimes it felt slightly different. But I'm used to it now, so it feels more natural. But I make errors all the time. But right where it is much easier for me in general. Really? I don't know if I can do that. That worked there. I'll practice using 7 and 9, but I have trouble with it. But my stick is also like I tuned my stick so that cardinals were more prominent than diagonals, which is counterintuitive for a lot of people. But so that's kind of why these L shapes are easier for me to do, because of the way that I tuned my lever. Because I'll gate slam for corners, right? But yeah. I see. So 7, 9 you can do, but 1 and 3 you cannot, and that's right. Again, that's also why I tuned my lever so that cardinals were a little stronger, even though I'm using a grommet that is easier on diagonals. But it's fun. But this is also why I pride myself on doing these L shapes. Yeah. No, I definitely understand what you're saying, Kai. That's awesome. I didn't realize that, and I never paid attention to the 7 and 9 actually counting for evade, right? I don't know. That's too fast. Like, you need a certain amount of time. I think it's easier on the 9. Only because I hit up. If I roll, it's easier. Huh. Yeah, I have to still kind of roll it into up. So, huh. I don't get it. I don't get the evade. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. It's okay, so this is the coding based on you doing a dash. That's cool. That's awesome. Okay, so basically doing a triangle. Isosceles triangle? I don't know, but basically doing a triangle, okay. That's cool though. Okay, so roll motion. But I still like doing this more. But I will practice that. I'll practice these roll motions for evades, because it's good to have alternatives. Like when doing 4-3, sometimes doing this helps on leverless, right? And just make sure you hold the diagonal. right? Normally I do it like this. Like I just do it tap tap, but it can be sloppy. So you can see it's actually this for me. But I normally do it like this, right? But this is one of the most difficult input directions for a lot in the game. A lot of people mess this up all the time. But I can just roll it like an incomplete yoga flame, right? And that typically works better. This typically is what I have to do on all button controllers. On leverless, I have to do this all the time. So yeah. No, we all have our challenges with input. It's so I definitely agree. But I like learning the different techniques. So I will practice using it because I think, but like you said, it won't work for this. That's really cool though. That is really cool. Thank you, Sega, for coding that in. So, yeah. That actually makes this pretty cool though. Even though, yeah. Actually, I like, okay, so what I like about this, well, it still needs to go to neutral though. Yeah, you gotta make sure that you're going to neutral. I was hoping it would give you a shortcut. It's not going to give you a shortcut. Of course not. It wants to know if you want to do all way movement or all range movement in Virtua Fighter. But yeah, thanks a lot for that, Akai. That helps a lot. I think that's cool. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. We're gonna send a raid over to someone. We don't have a VFTV today because they're downloading new replays. We did have one main menu crash. And so, yeah, thank you so much, 4i. 4i, you're awesome. Keep it up, and let's spar again soon. Let's see here. So, I did see Numbers stream earlier, but I don't see him. Oh, we got Chino Brad is live streaming on Twitch. We should support Chino Brad. But, yeah, yes, we already did support Numbers yesterday. We sent like 30 people, 20 something people to Numbers, but I think we're gonna send to Chino Brad, who's an amazing Brad player, one of the best. And I want I would like Japanese Twitch to do a little better. I hope you too. But we have a lot of cool people doing Virtua Fighter today. I think. Do we? Let's see. Well, let's do Chino Brad. Yeah, it's me, Chino Brad, and Numbers. But if you want to watch Numbers, 100%, you should support Numbers. But check out Chino Brad. Give them a follow. Tell them Chanchai says hi. Chino Brad is ridiculously good. Amazing, strong Japanese Brad player. So let's do that. Okay? Yeah, tell Chino Brad that Chanchai says hi. Alright? And thank you very much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun chatting with you all this morning. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? No. Okay. Alright, we'll start the raid now. Okay. Thank you all very much.